believe, in iron. No, where are they?
Believe they're in
They're not
bronze.
oak players, right? Oh, they're bronze players. Okay.
Let me check.
No, they are not bronze players.
Um,
They are in iron. Okay, there they are. Yes. So right now they're both pretty much at the middle of the pack. Gabrio has played 2 matches of the possible 3. Has won 1, has drawn 1, so is looking good. Is in line with a win here to be a clear second place behind Magic Doer, who has won every single game and has been an absolute monster. Kotte has only played 1 game so far in week 2. Fancy Pants, who's been looking strong so far in Iron. So both of these players looking to get some points here. I mean, a draw puts them both more or less in the middle of the pack still. But a win for Gabrio vaults him way up to the heights of this division. And a win for Kotte gets him right into the mix there with 1 match to go. Puts him is now. So it should be a very, very interesting match. I don't know a lot about these 2 players either, necessarily. I've seen a few Kotte replays, but I don't know anything about styles. So it should be interesting to learn a bit about them.
Absolutely. These are both players with under 1,000 games, so they're both relatively new, but both relatively active. So
Yep.
we'll see. We'll probably see a few mistakes here, but honestly, expecting some pretty solid play coming all around.
All right, I am now hooked into the draft.
I am there as well. Looks like we're gonna get started here soon.
Yep, Kotte wins the
Kotte
coin
has
flip.
won the coin flip. Probably went
Picks
with
second.
heads. Heads seems to be the new tails this year.
Kotte's going to pick map second. Standard play. Gabrio standard play. And we will see what Gabrio will ban.
Yeah, important things are going to be the doubled map. Since you're playing really the majority of your set, you could even win before you even play your last 2 maps. So your doubled maps are really key. Get some momentum rolling and at least stay in contention so that
Balcony.
you can play the rest of the set. Doubled balcony.
No,
balcony has been banned.
Oh, balcony's been banned. Okay.
Old school SCL bans. But balcony formerly was one of the most banned maps, but it's become less and less banned as time goes on because people would rather ban Tan and stuff now. Kotte bans Veranda, a 5/8, a anti-camper ban. And now we'll go to the double picks. Gabrio gets to pick first, goes for library. So
no hesitation.
What this tells me is that Gabrio likes them hardtails because got Veranda banned against him and library.
Yep.
So we'll see 4 games of good old Panopticon. Kotte picks Terrace as the double map.
Whoa!
Terrace basically, I think, the least popular map in SCL. We don't see Terrace that often.
Yeah. Definitely
so
not as doubled.
Head on over to that Mediterranean map, which is, of course, located in Dublin, Ireland. And then Gabrio picks Courtyard, any straight-up normal map.
Nice. Good old Courtyard.
Yeah, Gabrio definitely a pretty hard camper from these picks and bans.
Yep.
And then
but then again, everybody likes library. It is the most popular SCL map.
See how Kotte finishes this out. High-rise A35. Oh, gross. So a classic battle going on here between 2 different play styles.
Yeah, very clear setup here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the Terrace spy wins are going to be the most important. If someone can pull ahead on Terrace, that'll be a huge swing of momentum. That map is so difficult to win on as spy that getting a win off of it is going to be really big for either player.
All about misdirection on that map for sure. All right, and they are
all right, and I'm turning on autoplay next game, so we'll just go at whatever pace they're going.
That's fine with me. Here on Library, there are a bunch of interesting strategies. I forget who's going to spy first. I think it's Gabrio. But typically the camper who knows how to guard hardtails also knows how to get away with hardtails. It's a great map for doing that. It's a great map for sneaking things in where the sniper cannot see, getting away without looking at all. And here we go. We're getting started. Gabrio is Andrew Ryan here. And off we go. Heading on over to the left. Now we're going to stop at the center. take stock of our surroundings.
It seems like stylistically here, Kotte going to be highlighting for statues, so probably going to be seeing some more traditional camper style play here. It's more common, especially with lower count games.
Well, what the picks and bans tell me is that Kotte is a much more behavioral player. Gabrio did add time straight out while we were looking at statues and stuff, so we do get away with a nice early time of chaos thing. Kotte marking all the books.
Uh, I don't know then. Interesting that they would want to do this, and now it gets highlight for statues. You kind of see this relatively often in intermediate play.
I mean, bookmarking is a little bit more common as you go down SCL ladder a little bit. There are a lot of very good players who are newer who swear by marking books, so it's not an indication of skill, but it is something that newer players tend to prefer. And by newer, I mean people who gained the game a little bit later. Green BB. So we're highlight, but it's not a very high suspicion highlight. It's just an old statue highlight. Got a
Oh yeah,
few low lights off of that banana bread, but not as many as you usually like to get on library.
yeah, in a solid position here is Gabrio. He was looking to chase the
We,
ST there, but we don't really want to
yeah,
get
it'd be a
specs,
bad idea.
get
Oh
that.
no, we're just going
Oh,
to do it, and I respect it. I think because it's a very unsuspicious time to get your second inspect, right? What you're hoping is that you will finish inspects, and then it's too early for the sniper to shoot you for it, and then you just hope that you kind of meld in with the rest of the highlights as someone who only has one visit, and you let the sniper forget that you're done with.
right. Unfortunately, we did not pick up that flirt. So now we are still at 0 at 3 minutes. Still plenty of time to get it done on library, but a little
Yeah,
bit
with the
behind the
time ad,
curve.
we're doing fine. We're doing fine on time. I think. Gonna go say hello to Dorothy right here. Maybe Bug? Nah, it'd be pretty visible. I think a wise choice not to.
Yeah, this spot not as obscured by the pillar as the other side. The other pillars you can be completely
Do we
invisible.
return this? No, we do return it. I was thinking you could maybe get away with just putting it down where you picked it up behind the pillar there, but no.
But yeah,
He'll get a flirt.
that's
He'll
always
get
an
a flirt.
interesting choice. Whether or not you want to return the briefcase and follow etiquette, or set it down and maybe just try to basically almost like a hardtail sneak it by.
Yep. Taking a blue book out. We still haven't done any flirts. We have had a little bit bad luck with Taft, who's been moving all around. But we should get started on that. We're probably going to need that done.
Yeah, making progress. There's not really much space to get close to the ST here, and he
Oh,
bails
and they're
again, so
just
we're
being real active.
just gonna chase.
No, oh, we don't pull the book out first. That's a little bit of a hard tell if you notice it.
Yeah, it is possible for AI to do that, but extremely suspicious if someone's going to wait that long, especially when a character is already there.
Another thing that makes that a little bit suspicious is that we were just at blue bookcase. We didn't do anything there, but the sniper has this highlight and is so that we went from blue to yellow, and so that's a little bit troublesome. Hopefully they were paying attention, saw that we weren't doing anything. Just white purloin straight up and it's super visible and we're dead. Yep. Well, that's that. And Kadi, who I was talking about, all doing all the behavioralism, is doing camping.
Doing
Basically,
all
I
the
mean,
camping.
we're marking bucks. We're marking for statue visits. We shoot immediately for white purloin. That's the way that goes up 1-0. And Gabrio will have to snipe on library to keep it tied.
Yeah, a really common trend I see with these beginner and intermediate players is that they really like statues a lot. Going to statue can be nice. It helps you break up your flirts. It is a soft tell, but a lot of the times against the majority of players, you're just going to get a highlight, and it just hurts you for the rest of
Yep. We are
the red
buffering,
dress.
and man, I am really buffering. Okay, there we go. Yes, we are Oprah.
Possibly could have doubled back and tried to like slow down so that we could bug, but just going to hang out and get a quick and early.
Oh, a 49% flirt as well. Perfectly placed, as all things should be. And what are we going to do? There's still a lot of stuff in motion. The Amba is in a very tempting position for a bug.
And just takes a fingerprintable drink. We could move over there right now. We decide to just hang on and wait. Although we still have that opportunity
This
available
flirt's
to
not
us
going to
if we
work. I
want it.
feel, yeah. I felt like she wanted to flirt, but that was never going to work.
This drink is fingerprintable. We do reject it though. I think that's just a missed opportunity by
Yeah, I think
Kotte.
we didn't know there was a fingerprint on that drink. Yeah.
Those drink prints, especially on big 5-8 maps, are going to be tougher to see.
So a
So
little bit of a sloppy briefcase support. Not too bad, but it
yeah,
was noticeable.
yeah. The pillar did block us some, so it wasn't entirely visible. And on library, I mean, the sniper has to be looking at you in order to see those things. And again, statues as basically the breakup in between city. But no highlight from Gabrio yet. Oh, there
There
we
it is.
go.
Always interesting the question of whether you take a drink or whether you reject a drink, because it's slightly more AI-like to take a drink. The cost you pay is that you don't have the hand free anymore for bugs and such, obviously. And possibly you get heat that you didn't want to get if there's a fingerprint on it. But sometimes you take a drink and you just get a free fingerprint that you didn't know and the sniper didn't know was on there.
Yeah, especially if you get a few rejects on there. It just depends how long you can delay that, or even the most delicious of prints, the half drink print.
Oh yeah.
Almost
Oh no,
impossible.
that never works. That never works. The
Yeah, we took a bad
old
path
walking
there,
bug. Yeah.
but
Banana
we
bread.
had to in order to hide the arm as best as possible.
We also had to try and like get the timing right because the walking in opposite directions bug is essentially impossible. We wanted to bug there too, I think.
Now we take this print. We're going to be wishing we had that drink print from earlier. But
Yeah.
if we take this book out and we don't get caught with the microfilm, there's a chance here, but it's going to be really tough here for Kotte.
As the neutral light, I think we're doing okay here. Oh, we're gonna do this bug. Yes, and it takes just barely.
Yeah, Ambassador started moving during it, so got a little bit scary there, but just in time. Having the Texas the Amba means he won't be as fast, so you get more time to do those types of bugs.
Fingerprint done now. I think what I like here is, well, yeah, I think you have to go to statues if your plan is to finish with statues. We're gonna pick up the ST finish on the way, which makes sense. But I wouldn't delay too long here to go to statues. You do not want to in the last 30 to 45 seconds as the last mission typically. Oh, we're
Yeah.
gonna purloin.
Ooh, that's a bold move.
It's
Extremely bold.
yeah,
And
it's not
not
being
even
guarded at
looked
all
though.
by Gabrio. Gabrio has no track on the list at all right now, and that's just going to lose the game for him.
Yeah, Gabrio was trying to fiddle with his highlights and lowlights in that conversation by the pillar,
Yep.
but not paying attention to the purling. That was a very surprising move, but ended up paying off. Especially since you were highlight for inspects, you'd expect, I might as well complete inspects, but maybe Kotte thought, uh, if I go to inspects, I might just.
Yeah, that gets it done for him. And Purloin will win the game there for Kotte, and on we go to Papa Danger will be the spy. Going off into the void where nothing exists. Maybe we're going for early Purloin here? Yes.
There we go.
And back they come. It's seen.
He saw it was on camera,
I
but
don't think he saw the list disappear. I think he checked it, like just assumed it was there. I don't think it's been seen at all, so I think that's clean.
yeah, no reaction. And now the list is behind a pillar, so going to be even harder to really notice.
Yep.
Might even be another good 20 seconds before the
Banana
list is
bread.
even noticed.
Banana bread. Oh, now it's been noticed. We get some accurate lowlights. I think he thinks Queen did it or Andrew
Yeah,
Ryan. Yeah.
yeah, just looking at him. Andrew Ryan does have a book, so might lowlight him. Yeah, he
Yep,
does
there we
lowlight
go.
Andrew Ryan.
Toby got low lit because he couldn't have done that per one,
Yeah,
even though he's carrying the drinks.
that's right. He has all the purloin list.
That's right. He has it to start. He starts with that mission done.
That's right.
Off we go to Flirt, probably. Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're brought to. Oh no, we weren't low lit in the first place.
And as sniper, this is a really smart reaction. Only taking lowlights he's 100% safe with.
Yeah.
Yeah, as sniper it can be very tempting to just want to go aggressive and low-light everyone, but he caught that way too late, probably 30 seconds after. So really nice reaction here by Kotte.
Yeah, good conservative lowlights for sure. ST gonna bail on us. Whoa, whoa, ST, what the heck was that? ST just did the weirdest thing. Stopped
Yeah,
out in the middle of nowhere, started
yeah,
to sip, and then
and
just teleported basically into the. Oh man, that was really weird looking, and it was on camera for the sniper too. I
yeah,
wondered.
and deservedly picks up a highlight.
Yeah, I mean that's just unlucky for Kotte because that was a really bad bug, or not bug in the Amba sense. That was gross. And we get highlight now, and we swap.
Yeah, another interesting decision, especially because we're not going to finish. Ideally, we want Inspect and Seduce, but we're not going to be completing that anytime soon. So
I like standing next to the Amba here. It creates that I think
it
the
was on
tail.
camera,
I think the
but
tail end of that
I don't think
swap
he
was
noticed.
visible. Yeah,
Yeah, he did see it, but was it really seen? That's the
yeah,
real
it
question.
was on camera. I'm not sure it was actually seen and noted. Flirt number 2 complete here. The obvious play is to go finish the inspects and then come back for the flirt. We're not
No,
doing that just yet.
yeah, no low light reaction to the swap. Tough to tell if it's even been seen yet, but maybe just waiting
Yeah, hard to tell
for.
what's going on in Kotte's mind right now. This game could be completely lost for Gabrio, or it could be completely won. Looks like we're going to chase the ST. That's the most likely course of action here. But no, we're going to get there in time. Yeah, we stop. Okay, we could have been maybe worrisomely credited with a
Maybe,
bug there.
yeah, the arm was slightly blocked by the pillar, but I
Oh,
think
that's
Kotte had
not
enough
great.
of a view.
That's a bad path.
Yeah, not the prettiest bounce you've ever seen. But Gabrio's still on good pace to win. It just depends if Kotte can really take the shot here for another inspect. Did he
I
catch the
don't like how
swap?
long we've waited to do the inspect, though. We're going to have to go there. I mean, we're going to be there while the clock is yelling at us, and that sometimes incentivizes a sniper to shoot, especially if a hardtail has been seen, or let alone two hardtails have been seen. But this is a moment of truth. It'll be the 10-second timer starting about now.
And Kotte hasn't even looked over the left side. He still hasn't noticed that Gabrio is there at the
I think
statues.
we're worried about Sick. Yeah, we still haven't even seen him over there. Now we're not going to, and that's it. So Gabrio gets a point up 2-1 now, and Gabrio will get the chance to snipe to tie it up.
Yeah,
Very
solid
interesting
game there.
Like we
I
just didn't see any of the hardtails. Like the hardtails just got right past us with the problem.
Yeah, just too late of a reaction, and not quite sure what Cotte's reaction was to swap if he even saw it. I'd love to hear his thoughts on that after the game,
Yeah.
but just missing out on that is gonna hurt him in the long run.
Yeah, they weren't particularly sneaky hardtail. The first one was a little bit of a time of chaos purloin, and that's fair. But then the swap was just like a regular green swap. Could have at least gotten it down to 2 and getting information. Actually,
Yeah,
I think that swap happened on camera, and it was clearly the snap swap. So I think you, with perfect information, you could have just shot Papa Danger. But in
oh,
any case, bygones be
absolutely.
bygones. As we're on to the last library game before we move on, our rocker. We're on the right. Looks like we're trying to think about maybe a time of chaos bug. No, there's too much traffic. We try, but it doesn't quite work out. We take the obvious U path there to bug, but it's not seen, so we're okay.
We wanted to pick up the flirt and potential microfilm, but ST decides to be a jerk.
Do you have a green book now? No, we're just going to put it back.
Yeah, microfilm's a tough mission. Uh, there's no really in between. It's either you're dead
Oh.
or it's free. So really
We
tough.
walk a little closer than is appropriate with the briefcase, but that's hard to detect.
Yeah, and we're behind the pillars, so it
Yeah.
gives us more obfuscation in order to get away with that. Looks like we're just gonna wait here for the ST to make the first move so we can keep on chasing.
And of course they walk away from us. Why would... oh, no, wait. Now we're walking in the wrong direction, so we have to stop. Oh my gosh, ST, what are you doing? There's a 360 there. Mom, not sure where she wants to go. And finally, in we go for our first flirt. This is a little bit of a distance flirt, though. Yeah, greened it at 48%. 48%, one of the saddest numbers in Spy Party flirting. because that means you are 1% away from the 2 flirt possibility. Offered the drink, we just straight up purloin, and that's super visible. And then we bug.
Gotta
And,
combo those missions.
and I'm not sure what Gabrio was looking at. I think he was worried about General over on the right. All those things happened on camera, but clearly the eyes were not on the list in the bug.
Now the laser slowly moving around. The reaction
We got
seems
neutral it. Yeah. Didn't
well.
we?
We got highlight.
For some reason, I show us as neutral it right now. Weird.
Yeah, interesting. Kadi is highlight right now, along with about
I
6
see highlight
other
as well.
highlights.
How bizarre. I show only General, Papa Danger, Orange Dress, Twin, and Carlos as highlight.
Yeah, I see the same, except orange dress is a low light now, not a highlight.
Yep, I see orange dress as the light.
That's bizarre. What's your guys' clock read?
207.
Yep,
Yeah, that's what mine
207.
reads. Well, bug report, I guess. But we're in convo with Mom now, and we are at 81%. So we've got 2 very, very tough hardtails done.
Yeah, and a lot of time to really
Statues.
pick up this last fingerprint if we want it. We could have went all soft tails as contact, seduce, fingerprint.
I'm not
So
sure I
maybe
like
going for a silent game.
I'm not sure I like the inspect here.
Yeah, it's just so much time though, right? You have to do, if you want to go silent, it's inspect, seduce, fingerprint, which is just with 1 minute 30 on the clock might not just be enough time.
Although silent game on library, silent game on all the big maps is pretty strong if you can get it done. Stop
And the
dog.
ambassador goes to a statue. That is huge for us. That is the best thing that could have ever happened.
Yeah,
Now we
now we
don't
can
have
just
to go to,
win over there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before we had to go to 2 mission sites. Now it's just one. So the value of fingerprintable statues, ladies and gentlemen.
But it's very dangerous because the sniper is aware of the value as well if they've been paying attention, and now's the time to move. If you know that that's occurred, we might not have been watching. We might not know that's there. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that would
Now
be a
we'll find out.
huge. That would be a huge miss if we miss out on that. Otherwise, it's gonna be so tough.
No, we're not going to do silent game. We're just going to go straight on over.
Banana bread.
But now, which mission do you do? There's no other fingerprint besides that statue. So I guess you go back to another statue and then leave the fingerprint there.
Yeah, we're just going to do another statue visit.
But this is what you were saying last game too. The
You
last
could get
like
you shot.
20,
Snipers
yeah,
get nervous. We
20.
know they know that a hardtail's been done. You got to shoot somebody here.
He's debating it.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, I think you're right, Yeesh. I think the play was almost certainly go and get the fingerprintable statue, and a lot earlier, so that the sniper felt under less pressure. Yeah, I think that was a possible win there for Kotte. But instead, Gabrio gets the shot there on the good old suspicious last second inspect, and we are even getting into Terrace.
And now let's see if these players can make this map interesting. I've personally had a lot of trouble making this map interesting. It's just really tough as Spy.
We
Not
are turning
enough
off
options.
bug, which isn't typical. Bug is harder than normal to get away with here, but we are going to cut it and keep inspect on. Most players, I feel, statues off altogether, but we are going to leave it on.
Yeah, the time did get bumped for this map. Important to note, it's now 3:30, so a lot more time to do those missions. So
yeah, and more AIs
possibly
finishing inspect potentially as well, which is important.
right. I really don't know the correct exact numbers here, mostly because the testing I've done at least, has been on 3 minutes or 2:30. So not really sure how many AI will complete inspects, but that could be a free win if an AI does get it done.
Yeah, if an AI goes statue to statue or something and is in convo for the banana bread, then be in a lot of trouble as the sniper. We're not going to do much of anything here at the start.
Yeah, if we go chase ST now, he would just bail. So
He's coming right to us.
yeah, that's the reward for playing patient.
Yeah, just got to develop those mind control powers. Get our flirt. It's not the best banana bread, but if we wait a little bit, it'll become better.
Yeah, interestingly, Kotte, who did pick this map, is highlighting for bar visitors, so wanting to keep a pretty close guard on that mission, not letting anyone get away with that.
Oh, yeah. If we had waited just a little bit, Boots would have come to us. Yeah. We could have had a slightly better banana bread with some patience. We're suspicious for White talking there.
Yeah, that hurts. The highlight for White BB, that's like not even a hardtail, and it's gonna be still almost impossible to get away with fingerprint or purling here. Yeah, just gonna timer flirt it here. We have a few guests that have been to the bar that are getting highlight, so and we have the ambassador at the bar, so some opportunities here possibly for Gabrio.
Yep. Here's a flirt. 2/3 done. Still plenty of options here. It's just that they're all kind of bad. I mean, you could purloin or you could do one of the ish soft tells.
Yeah,
Just
and in these first minute and a half, almost halfway through this game, and we've had zero AI go to statues that are not already lowlights, like
yeah.
Boots. So
Given the
not
suspicion that
the
we already.
frame.
Oh, we
Yeah,
missed the pad. Oh, okay. We were doing briefcase. That's fine. I was worried that was just a missed pad for. Oh yeah, he gets neutral lit for it. Yeah, that was a. Oh, that was a perfect. Very well done.
yeah, that was a nice play. And now possibly when we try to do another mission, we'll have a slightly better chances than we did previously of getting
Oh,
away with it.
we're just sacrificing the 3 flirt out the window. Will throw off any flirt tracking.
Right, but we ended up in the same conversation here, so
Yeah,
it's
we're
it's
definitely
tough.
away from the people we were flirting with before, though. It's just we're gonna have to do whatever the other mission is. Looks like we're thinking about Perlane. Are we trying to frame someone here?
A highlight comes off, and Cotty has been neutralizing people that
Oh, what's
cannot
up?
have
What's up,
completed
Papa
it.
Danger?
Oh, we'll take that all,
Oh,
and we don't take it. If we
why
had
didn't we
sipped,
take that?
yeah, if we had, it would have been probably too long. If we had sipped there, that would have given us an excuse to do the, but instead just going to wait. But there's some prints here, so
Gulp.
possibly Gabrio could get
We,
away
we,
with it.
we want to get the fingerprint on the right. That's what we're gonna do here. Or flirt first, one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna get that print.
you can see his camera deciding which option to pick.
So that's fingerprint done. The problem is that we're not done with flirt. I think that the decision not to pick up the flirt at the no, it doesn't. We're good.
Really nice tracking. That print at the bar, that half print, was there for a long time. And
Yeah.
1.5 prints is a pretty aggressive shot. So really nicely done.
Connie goes up 3-2. Very well played game on the sniper on terrace. And it'll be Cotty the same layout. Thinking about it. Either that or there's some other technical issue going on. I don't know. It's just inspect is so difficult. It's so difficult to get away with on this map. You're basically
Yeah.
just using it as a gamble that an AI is going to do it.
It's like everything 5 map though, right? It's just way more common to happen on a map like Pub, for example, where you
Yeah.
get probably
Yeah.
like 2 or 3. High rise, it's also pretty uncommon for a AI to complete it, but on Terrace, when you only have 2 sets of statues, like 4 pads. So
Oh, we're going to turn on swap. I haven't seen that one in a while. Swap, I don't know about that. Swap's probably the worst mission on this map. I think it's so easy to see. You can't really.
yeah, like the only thing I can think of is if on the left side, if 2 AI are there, then you might not be able to see it, and that's a might. So that's gonna be really difficult.
Gonna start out with a flirt. Oh, we
Green
can't
as
bug.
well, so
Oh, we
that's gonna
can't
be
bug.
super
Can't bug
nice.
at all. That's right.
Yeah, Twitch bug here would have been really nice,
Yeah, it would have been very
but
strong. Flirt expired. We're not going to go right next to him. We're just going to say we're locked into the 3 flirt, which is fine.
yeah, an interesting option actually as Kadi, he could have chosen to delegate the Amba and pretend like it's personal space, but he decides to get closer to the DA. So probably
Banana
that's a
bread.
indicator that we're not going to delegate since Boots will not be a frame target.
Yeah. And we know that. So what do we do is the question. We're going to be running out of time on the purloin pretty quick here, so probably not going to do that. Could go back to bar now that Smallman's over there.
Yeah, ST being there is a pretty nice incentive to go refresh that delegate and keep your options open.
Yep. Looks like we're not going to take that, which is also defensible. Got plenty of time. We can afford to just take it slow here. Don't have to rush.
Yeah, maybe the ST will come to us that what happened
Yeah.
with Rio.
Just summon them with the mind control powers, just like that. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you
Easily done,
go.
Kotte. Well done. Mind control power strong. We're gonna get that last pretty quick. Yep, there we go. And now it's a little bit like the Courtyard 2 problem of which hardtail or fingerprints are you going to do? It's which mission that is in DA and Seduce are you going to do on Terrace? You got to figure one of them out.
And now it's been a bit too long. There's so many people that have delegate. So it's like there's not really an opportunity to take a direct purloin. And if you go now, you're like the only person that could have done it. So
Just go and do it. That's the sniper's not likely to be like if you're going to keep swap on, like wait for someone to go to statues and then go and try and purloin at the same time.
right. Yeah, on this map, you need to take some risk. So directly purloining is not the worst one, and especially since you might just scare the sniper enough and not doing any.
I think that's the plan. General went to statues and then we immediately went to drinks. So if we direct purloin here, now we're going to delegate.
Yeah, we did just come from the window, so that might have been the incentive not to.
Uh, it's been so long since anyone's been at the bar.
Yeah, same
I'm
thing
not sure we can
here.
get away with
We
this.
could delegate to Taft. No, we don't.
What is the play gonna be? Oh, that was clever. I like that timing. So mom walks away, and it looks suspicious, and the sniper's thinking, well, mom's gonna go to bar, and then mom doesn't go to bar, and then orange dress leaves right after that. So that's very interesting. So there's a pretty good chance this doesn't work, but there's a decent chance patience from Kotte. Has not shot yet. 2 seconds. Very nice. I liked that play. I like that play from Kotte. That's how you get away with Purloin under pressure. Very
Yeah,
nice.
delegate is definitely probably the strongest mission on either directly taking or delegating. So really nicely done. And yeah, Gabrio only recognized that it looks like at about 3 to 4 seconds left on the mission win countdown.
Yep.
So he's gonna have to make a snap decision.
Yep. That was clever. So Kotte now in command, 4-2, and Gabriel will have to reel it in. So far, the players have been trading pairs of games back and forth. Kotte won the first pair. Gabriel won the second pair. Kotte wins the third pair. So Gabrio needs to even it up, and that starts right here as the spy on Terrace. Hard tells other than bug layout.
Yeah, we did ditch Purloin in to opt for fingerprint this time, I believe.
Yep.
No, for bug, right? We dropped bug the last 2 games.
I just like bug.
Yeah,
Bug's a
bug.
good mission.
Yeah, bug. There's almost no reason to cut bug. I hadn't really thought about cutting bug on this map. There is some incentive since like how often are you really gonna get a clean bug
Oh,
on
this is
this
gonna
map?
be a bad BB. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, one of them's the ammo. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and
Still
Kadi
not great.
just going to highlight the people that have a real BB.
And highlighting the white talkers as well, which is always an interesting strategy.
Yeah, so now with Kadi knowing who has real BB, getting that, as he said, that extra mission, and now that we've cut like Purloin, I feel like is the strongest map, is the strongest mission. So maybe a bug is our only out here.
We do have a very good character for it. We should start the flirt here, I feel.
Yeah, if we can get a reverse bug, especially now that the Amba's going to be leaving the bar, like we have a chance here.
Oh, wow. Safety came off on Taft. I think the bug was suspected from Taft. Oh, oh,
We
oh,
had a
oh, you
chance.
had all day. You had all day to do it. And Taft just gets shot. Yeah, I think Gabrio thought Taft had been a bug there. So 5-2 now, and Kotte taking command has a chance to game up with a win here.
No,
Makes
wait,
it 6-2 and has earned
that
at least
was
the draw.
Gabrio as spy, wasn't it?
Oh, you're right. Excuse me.
So it's
It's 4-3.
yes.
So the opposite of what I said. Gabrio has a chance to tie it up.
Yeah, it looked like Taft. It might not have been for bug, but definitely Prince, because he just did a fingerprint off the briefcase and then immediately followed the Amba to bar.
Yeah. The way the safety came off right after he arrived made me think, oh, bug. Suspected bug.
Right. It was definitely a weird path.
And that
And
is
third.
why you leave bug on.
And we're going to see a different layout for Terrace every single time. We're going to see the no statues layout this time, it looks like.
Yeah, even if you never plan on bugging, it's really good because it gets free suspicion on other AI.
Yep.
Yeah, this is from what I've seen the most common setup. Although with more time, I think the other options could potentially be explored.
And whoa, we use a lot of zoom as Gabrio here on sniper side. Oh, maybe.
Oh, that
Did we have a
path was
drink in hand? Is
gross.
there a reason why we didn't do that bug? That delicious cane side bug?
Yeah, we do have a drink in hand,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that's too bad.
Yeah, we
No, we
did
don't.
have one. No,
Oh, we did.
wait.
Oh, we did
Oh,
ship.
it was, yeah. It was actually Taft's drink in Morgan's left hand because they were so close together. That's what
I
made me
feel
think it
like we should have
was.
done a cane bug right there. That's why
Yeah.
you have when you're Papa Danger. You just if you that just happens, and then it just sidles on up to that left side while you're walking. You just hit that button. What's the word?
Oh, yeah. His bug significantly worse than it used to be, but still not a weak bug by any means.
Still the best walking bug in the game, other than maybe Queen Purse bug is better now, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely, I would say top five for sure. Excellent bug. And now with the green flirt and with the DA here, we're in a pretty nice position if we can get a hardtail.
Yep, and then we're going to have to face that same problem that everyone else has been facing. With a little bit of patience, we should get a reasonably good banana bread here. No, they don't want to get into conversation, and Inch
And
leaves, and we cough. You know
yeah,
that always helps. It doesn't look like we know who coughed though.
yeah, coughing and new art isn't as bad, and our back was
Oh,
facing,
maybe we
but we
do.
do get highlight.
Well, a
Yeah,
few people get highlight, so
not the
maybe
end of
we
the
know.
world.
Yeah, we're not dead, but gonna be hard to win now. We're gonna have to flirt and then do the other thing.
Yeah, especially the comparison with new art to old art. New art nerfed coughs, made coughs a lot better. They're not as terribly obvious. A lot of the time, it's just
Oh
a
yeah,
hand going to the face.
that would have been complete death on old art. So flirt gonna happen here, and it's got to be cane bug, right? That's got to be cane bug at this point.
Yeah, cane bug. Yeah, I think it has to be a walking bug too because his
Oh,
reverse
of
bug is
course.
not that good. It's just not mediocre at best. And
Just
now
walk
here's the
right around into the
chance.
windows. Right around into the
Wrong
windows.
arm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh
wrong
no,
arm.
the wrong arm. Actually, that was a perfect wrong arm given the positioning of
Yeah,
the
either
laser
bug was
of the
gonna
bug.
be okay there, though.
Very nice. Very,
Yeah,
very nice bug. Well played
good
by
job.
Kotte. Good awareness of the opportunity. I love it when the casters are going, "Oh, you got a bug right there. You got a bug," and then the spy leaves the bug. Everybody on the same page there.
Yeah, that was that was the best terrace opportunity you're ever gonna get.
Yeah, well done to do the wrong arm. Good laser awareness because
Yeah, I mean,
nope, not Terrace. Right, we're done with Terrace, aren't we? It's five
yeah,
three. Yeah, there we go.
yep,
Okay.
5-3 Cotty right now.
And onto Courtyard, which is not the map you want to see if you're Gabrio. Courtyard, very much a map that gets split a lot.
Yeah, and interestingly, 3 spy wins on terrace. That's pretty wild. Good job to both players. They both played. It was some pretty solid
There
spy
was
play.
some great play. There was some great play. This is match number 2. We've got one more coming down the pipe after this, which is Yern versus Banana Conda.
And
All right,
now
how do
that
we go?
we're basically asking ourselves the same question: what mission do we get away with here? Except
Although Courtyard, you have a
Courtyard.
lot more space to work with, so it's a lot more possible it's a lot more possible to drift into a sniper blind zone. There are a lot more ways to get that mission done. And again, we're highlight right off the bat for like being a talker during Banana Bread.
Yeah, Cotty actually highlights every single person that has a BB, so now he basically has it down to 5.
If you're watching these
So
replays as Gabrio, you've got to start throwing out some fake BBs. Like it's just you're getting out of it.
yeah,
All right,
he's not.
off we.
Cotty's not really low lighting for too many fakes, but he's definitely taking advantage of the people that could only have real BB. So
Yeah,
gotta
just
mix it up.
put the heat on somebody else for sure, or just hit those greens. You know, a little bit late on the stop there, but not really noticeable.
And fingerprint is probably one of the more common options along with swap. Some of the better missions. Like every mission on Courtyard isn't great. They're all equally, and most of it's just taking advantage of how the laser is moving.
You can't not flirt here. You got to get the flirt done. No, we're not going to get it done. Where are we going here?
going to do more nothing, but
It's courtyard. We don't have
yeah.
the time for
Courtyard
this.
did get a time buff, so a
And
little bit more
not
time
that
to work
much.
with, but only
Not that
15
much.
seconds.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of gross. And in we go to statues as well. I would have much preferred doing the flirt and then the statues so that you're using your time more effectively.
Right, gotta break up your flirts. So now we're gonna have to go back and flirt and probably immediately bail
Yeah,
so
we have
that we
we have
can get it.
zero. Oh, we're just gonna swap. Okay, so if we can get another fingerprint, we don't have to flirt. But still, like it would just be better to do the flirt, you know?
Kadi though not rotating correctly. All the actions on this side,
Yeah,
so he
we
hasn't
got away
even
with
seen
that
the
swap
swap.
basically clean, which was remarkable given the fact that we're highlight.
He
Seeing now.
almost, yeah, I was gonna say he almost pulled over to check it, but hasn't quite
Yeah,
yet.
he did, yeah, he only saw the left statue. He did. I thought he was going to see the right, but he didn't.
Yeah, and if you're watching replays, this is a great reason why swap on the other side of the map can be so strong.
Yep. All right, so the
It,
briefcase is on the ground and we're looking at it. Correct to pick up that briefcase now, but at least now we're in prime position to grab it. Oh, get it! Oh, the race is on. Okay, we win the race.
yeah, surprisingly, the Amba was far enough for that, and Boots went for that too, which is a bit surprising, but ends up working out. The swap, the whole game not even seen. Just not good rotation by Kadi there.
Yeah, yeah. You have to be able to see when swaps have happened on courtyard. You can't just that scan going. And as a result, Gabrio wins the game without completing a flirt, which is remarkable on courtyard. Does fingerprint and swap. And off we go. And Gabrio will have the chance to tie it up at 5 with a courtyard win here. And that's entirely possible. So very well played spy games. There's been some excellent spy play this set. It's been a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And now to see if the snipers can hold up. We've been saying, oh, these maps are relatively sniper favored, but I mean, these spies, if they keep on banging out these good decisions, it's going to be the momentum might just swing in the spies' favor.
Yeah, the spies have definitely had the edge in this match so far. We're going to flirt right away. 34%. A lot of things to do. Still time of chaos. The sniper, but now rotates around. Now comes back. Yeah, Gabrio keeping up a pretty good scan. Probably not the way to go.
Yeah, I do believe this is Gabrio's pick, and you can already
Oh.
tell, like, Hadi not as comfortable with the movement. Gabrio definitely a little more comfy with how to deal with the hardtails. We do give up
Getting
a
a little
bug there for a
predictable
bit.
about these. Yeah. We were getting really predictable with our circling. There was a moment there where Kadi could have found the search pattern hole and just bug. Well, we just bugged us. Oh, that was great. That was
Yeah,
great. That
the
was a great way of
bush,
making a bug path not
yeah,
looking like a bug path. Yeah, that was fantastic.
the bush covered our arm just perfectly, and Gabrio not rotating enough. Actually, you can kind of see this just in general. He is keeping a very good guard on statues, but just not perfect guard of Ambassador. Not watching him as closely as he maybe should.
That was a great bug from Connie. The way that we hitched our path away at the end to make it look like that's not possibly a bug path. That was good stuff. That was very nice.
Absolutely. And now just contact and seduce. And the conversation is full for the time being, so probably going to have to get the DA and wait for an opportunity to open up.
Yeah, it's that combo before too long.
Banana bread.
And should be in the bag here for Kadi, so Kadi will get to keep the lead going into the final set. And guarantees a draw with a win here.
Yeah, ST finally bails, so now we actually have room to flirt.
Yep.
As long as we don't like red test or something dramatically goes
I
wrong, we should
think
be
you get a
fine here.
red test and be fine here, to be honest. Yeah, well, I'm not sure about. Oh, that's actually perfect. I was gonna say I'm not sure about the distance flirt there, but then ST just leaves, so we should be fine. 2 flirts is the worst case scenario. We are a little active, but that's okay. See, there you didn't need to walk right next to her, given that you were at 59%. But we green test, so fair enough.
Yeah, there we go. With plenty of time, even if we white tested there, our cooldown would have ended at about 20 seconds, so we would have
Yeah,
had
everything
plenty
would
of
have been
time.
fine. Very well played by Cotty. It's all about that bug. That bug was what won that game, and it was just great. That's a top level bug. That's very
Oh
very
yeah.
difficult to guard.
And that's
Yeah.
what makes Courtyard one of the most fun maps to watch and play too. Is taking advantage of these tiny little mistakes the sniper's making because they were not their view was just not perfect enough.
Yep.
And it can be tough to get that, but it's oh so satisfying when you can pull that off.
And now Kotte locks in at least a tie.
And I've forgotten already what the final. Oh God, high rise. Well, anything can happen here. So yeah, Gabrio could very easily come back for the tie here.
Yeah, we saw some pretty experimental formats with Terrace. Let's see what they pick with High Rise. I know there's been a lot of debate. I at least, uh, especially with whether to turn
This is an
inspects on or
insane layout. No bug, no DA, no purloin. That's crazy.
what?
Yeah.
This is unheard of.
I mean, so there are a lot of people who will tell you DA. Oh, okay, yeah, game.
Okay.
Okay,
I
and
think that was,
for good reason.
I think it was the random layout, and they forgot to switch off of it. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
know
like
there are a lot of people who will tell you no DA on that map, but I don't know about that.
yeah, no, DA is such a good mission. You're
I mean,
only going to really give up
you
one
use it
little
for
light.
you need it for framing. You need
Oh
it.
yeah,
All right, so we are going to keep fingerprint cut. We're going to cut microfilm. Yep, that's standard.
It's a little. This is a little more sane.
Yeah. Cut
and
fingerprint
then
is interesting though.
yeah, this is the definitely the best map for fingerprint. The amp is always getting bumped around. There's so many
And
things
bug.
and
Yeah.
swap is on.
We're leaving on purloin and swap, so it was straight up welcome to hardtail high rise. Here we go.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with Proline myself, but swap.
I mean,
I don't know.
Purloin, you can maybe get lucky, but like the odds of AI actually completing inspects for you are just so slim. So we just go to statues right away. Just going to embrace the suspicion.
Yeah. Just rush all the soft tells. He's too busy
Ooh,
guarding swaps.
3 cycle. We could die right now. We really could. No, we don't. Okay.
Just, oh,
Fortunately, not
just run.
paying quite enough attention.
Get the DA. Just flirt and leave, and just be done. Surely that's the game. If you're going to leave on the hardtails, right? Is just hope that they can't track the normal softtail completions because they're too busy guarding hardtails.
Yeah, the other option is maybe a frame purling, like if you see 2 rejects and then you go for the green or something. That could be an option potentially.
Yep.
That's it. Just that situation rarely comes around with purling, though. You have to really be prepared to take advantage of that.
I think you DA right here. I know it's a bad DA. Yeah. I think you DA. Like, make it nice and early. That way you don't get shot for doing it later, you know? And now it's just a question of can you shoot me for flirting? You don't. It is, can you shoot me for flirting? Oh, now we're going to know who a seduction target is, though. Oh my gosh, he came closer to us. That's
That
very helpful.
yes, the more mind control powers, like
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna repath to a different spot. No, you
Yeah,
come
you're
closer.
coming right here. That's right. Green tests it, but the sad 48% number still will take it.
And I don't know how experienced Kadi is going to be in this situation with tracking flirt.
Yeah, it's just that can
So
you shoot me for flirting? Yeah, we did. This is why I like the strategy of do the really suspicious stuff, inspect and DA right off the bat, and then dare him to shoot you for flirting.
right, and it just depends how much Kadi is on this. Like, is he tracking the timer? Is he tracking the pairings?
Yep.
And we really don't know. It's hard to say.
That's not what we wanted to have happen there. We wanted that seduction target to stick by us till the end of time. Now we're going to have to chase at some point.
Yeah, unless we use our mind control powers again to bring him closer.
Yeah, he's
But
gonna have to come back pretty quick here because we have 2 flirts left to go.
yeah, even if he comes back to us, we're going to have to bail and then return. So
Well,
yeah,
not
that's
necessarily. If he comes back to us right now, we're fine.
but
But if he
Wheels
goes out
takes
in
the
the water,
spot.
yeah, we need
Yeah,
to chase. We need to chase. Yeah, chase we go. Hopefully, he checks his watch. This might not take. There we go. Just got it in there.
and Kadi, if he notes this pairing and then notes Gabrio goes back to him, this is really going to be the moment of truth. The
Yeah.
last flirt.
Yeah, just dead. Look at that. Very nice. Yeah, Kadi's all over it. So that wins it 7-4.
Yeah, a very interesting set. A lot of experimental formats with the 3-5 maps. So exciting. It's really and some good spy play overall. So really nice
Yeah,
job
I
by
like
both
the spy
players.
play. That was the highlight of that set for me. Some very good, clever spy play from both players there. Set felt a lot closer than 5-4 or 7-4. Excuse me. We're trading. It was good stuff. I liked it.